Good morning, everybody. And once again, YouTube is doing peculiars for me, which is not nice. So I'm going to have to ask you to bide your soul in patience while I try and update this silly thing. I do apologize. I don't know why Restream doesn't like dealing with live streams at this time in the morning. I don't know whether it's because it's this time in the morning or for some other reason. Let me just give a quick update here for everything so people can actually find it. So if you are perchance trying to find this, the reason is I've happened to literally, as I talk to you, update the live stream on the fly, which is profoundly irritating. I have a suspicion, I mean, I'm going to have to investigate it. It's because I'm trying to stream to YouTube on ultra low latency, and I don't think YouTube is happy with me attempting that, so I'm actually just going to have to delete the old one, and we should be good to go. Right. Do apologize for that. Right, where are we? So yesterday I started a new new game basically. Vintage Story. I created a what would you call it? A new world, which is strictly speaking survival. So there's no lore, there's no ruins, there's nothing like that. It's custom. Things like the random respawn radius is in principle within 100 blocks. I've maximized my health, give myself a good halfway decent chance, and the world we're in is only 30% land, so most of it is ocean or something else. And hopefully we don't have the rifts appearing, because I don't really care about that. Now, in order to get where we are now, I had to spend yesterday island hopping for the entire live stream until I found what I hope is a suitable location, which we will see now. So this is the area we found, this little cave, and one of the issues, this is all rock, fortunately, which is what we want, because this game does have issues, shall we say, with subsidence, so I'm probably going to have to replace the roof. I don't have food, I do not think. Oops. I do have food. Yay. Yay for food. Well, what I've got to do is essentially block myself in, I hope. Or at least just survive the night. So we'll at least make a start. Like I say, I really don't want to deal with the subsidence problems that were such an issue yesterday. as we can see, it's starting to get close to nightfall. Fortunately, I have a bed. So... we'll just... I have no idea whether this is going to be my home. I just like the fact that we have a nice cave to hide in. I'm just clearing up stuff out of the way on the grounds that it doesn't hurt to have a bit of a clear field of view. It's kind of amusing. I've gone from what would you call it? Wandering hunter-gatherer to a caveman. Very appropriate, I suppose. And I think I have time. I need one more cattail. I think I've got time to make a few more devices. I need a shovel. This island seems to be somewhat better for me than any of the places I've been to since, where I essentially was spending the entire time dashing from place to place in search of food. There you go. I'm just going to put these out of the way somewhere. I don't know if you can do anything with eagle ferns. Hey, little nuggets! How you doing? Good to see you. Hope your camping expedition is going well. Do you know one thing I could do? No. What we can sort of do here is, if it's not too bad, stabilize the ground I'm standing on. Hope you're doing well. Packed earth is a little bit more stable. And that's what I thought might happen. Yeah. Yeah, you can see you've got to be so careful. Oh, right. Oh, my goodness. You don't have to tell me, but are you in Texas or somewhere else? Yeah, I've got to stabilize the roof. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll retreat quietly back here, dig out our bed. Ah! I forgot something very important. Eat. I nearly started starving to death there. Oh, wow. It's a funny thing, I don't think people associate snow with Texas. And it's morning. Let's fix our... Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. So we'll stabilize the roof. Tidy up a bit. And then go hunting for some food. Let's see. Probably ought to be hunting for food first. Still doesn't fill me with joy to have soil above my head in this fashion. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Yeah, I heard about, I think I heard about that. Oh, I finished. Okay. Alright, so actually hang on a second. I just need to mark that as home. And we'll mark it in red. There we go. Right, now let's get ourselves a spear, I think. Because I know there are wolves here. I've already run across those. You know, in some ways, it was actually easy. When I was wandering around, it was easier. What's that? That is low fertility soil. Okay. I am going to... Yeah, I am, as you can see, already in danger of starving, so I need to get food now. Like, right now. And hopefully I can find my way back. Okay, good. My health isn't too bad. I would hate to be playing this at only 10 hit points. What's that? Peridite. This isn't... This isn't necessarily the best place to try thinking of farming, but I'll see if I can't set up for... Ah, thank goodness. Oh, okay. I need a fire pit. I need... Have I got a fire starter? I don't have a fire starter. So apparently I'm still in hunter-gatherer mode. Oh wow. Yeah, it was... I understand there were a lot of complaints about the, oh, what was it? The electricity supply really not being up to the surge necessary. What's that? Alright, let's make ourselves a fire starter, because I am going to need that. The reason I'm acting a bit like a cat on a hot tin roof is, yeah, predators. Right, so fire starter was that, and can't remember. Yes, I remembered. Look at that. And I don't need bird seeds, do I? Right, where's my... Okay, so... food and... staying alive. Actually, there is one thing I need to do. Give me a second here. And that is just for my own sanity. This game runs surprisingly hot on occasion. And I just want to maintain a little look at the CPU temperatures. Okay. So I need to go that way. We have rabbits. Hello. And let's see if we can't find... I probably denuded this place of cattails, didn't I? Yeah, looks like I did. Just want one more set of cattails. Oh, looks like we're gonna get rain. I actually swam to this place straight towards... You never played Minecraft? Yeah, I'll be honest, Minecraft isn't necessarily for everyone. And this isn't technically Minecraft. It looks like Minecraft. And Minecraft was unquestionably an inspiration for it. In fact, this game started out as a mod called Vintage Craft. And they essentially reproduced the bits of Minecraft they liked, I suppose, and then added in the bits they wanted, so it's much more of a survival situation. I don't like that. Did I get my spear back? Where did my spear go? There we go. The funny thing is, there is now a game which arguably is somewhat more accessible than Minecraft, and that, and I never thought I'd say this, is Hytale. Hytale makes that initial one of the classic problems, if you want to call it that, for Minecraft was getting through the first night intact. And as I've said previously, there used to be videos about how to do it. Which I thought was, which now strikes me as being terribly funny. But Hytale makes that a lot easier. Ooh, that's fly agaric. Yeah, you don't want to eat fly agaric. You will get... I mean, it's not technically poisonous, but it will... I think it's an hallucinogenic mushroom of sorts. I have already died once from... My son is doing quite well. He's got A levels coming up. He's getting ready, hopefully, for university, or whatever it is that he elects to do. He wants to study sports science, and has been accepted as long as he graduates with the correct qualifications into a pretty good university for the subject. In fact, a very good university for the subject. So I'm probably going to work with him on revision plans and that kind of thing, so that he gets in. We'll see. He has interim exams coming up. See how he does with that, and then make plans based on those results. All right. That's very generous of you. Yeah. The only minor downside, and it is a relatively minor one, is that when I went to university, getting a student grant was not a problem. And the rules have changed. We don't have the whole student loan problem that is so prevalent in the United States. And that is not a political comment, just in case anybody's wondering. That's a simple fact. But loans are still necessary, unfortunately. The good news is... Ooh. Yes, I want seeds. So he'll still have to get student loans, but the way they're repaid is essentially you have to make minimum salary, a certain minimum salary, in order to start repaying them, and the repayments are not exactly considered to be onerous. And in fact, the loan is eventually forgiven after a fairly extended period of time. But that's, yeah. That's what I'm after. So it's still getting a higher education is still, I would say, significantly more accessible in this country than it is, say, in the United States. In my opinion, others may disagree, but well, the funny thing is as I've had to learn, there's a whole difference between academic capability, intelligence, and the whole rest of it. I think my son is far better academically than I ever was, but yeah. Oh, I don't want to be running. Still need food. At least I have some seeds I can hopefully plant. And I have... Now, these are field mushrooms. Yes. These I can eat. In fact, until recently, essentially, students would get a loan, and then it would pretty much be forgiven after only a few years. They've extended that, but the whole thing, yeah, you have to make certain minimum salary in order for repayments to kick in. So people can get a start in their careers without the immediate crippling burden of massive debt. Ah, look at this. I think I need this for making pots and what have you. So we'll grab a stack. Oh, yeah. But the good news is in this day and age, I don't know about the United States, but in England, there is now an increasing focus on apprenticeships. I think what you might call trade schools. And some of the apprenticeships are essentially degree equivalent. I think some are master's equivalent. So if you can sort of tailor further education to your demonstrated capabilities, which is sort of nice. Yeah. I think in my day, apprenticeships were, I think, somewhat less highly regarded, but now the situation has changed considerably. That's a raccoon. I still need food, but at least I'm starting to get seeds. I don't want to necessarily hit the foxes. Foxes in this game will try and hurt you. Oh, that's not good. No, don't worry about it. Ah, that's copper. Copper. I think I've set the copper deposits to uncommon. I don't know what the occurrence of copper was like in the early. I seem to remember theories about how people learned to smelt copper. Ooh. Let's see if I can grab a chicken. Hunting is not easy. Come on. I think you only get one bit of food from this too. Oh, that's a fox. And it's killed the chicken for me. And I don't want to have to. Ah. That's very reminiscent of The Long Dark, where you can steal food from a wolf. Oh, I love this so far. It's compared with Hightail, and don't get me wrong, I didn't hate Hightail. Please don't get me started on my oh, that's rye. Okay. Yeah, Hightail has the potential, I think, to be quite something. This, of course, is much more developed. This has been around since 2016. So it's got a lot going for it. But yeah, no, it has that first day element that made Minecraft, I won't say notorious, but ouch. Inadvertent landslide there. Where am I headed? Okay, still going this way. So yeah, but this is it's not easy by any means. Just in terms of getting through the first. I mean, I've got it relatively easy in that hopefully I don't have monsters spawning in. Oh, I don't want to be end up down there. I'm just trying to see, actually, being able to find my own home would be useful. Yeah, here we go. I recognize it. I recognize it because that roof is entirely too stable. Okay, so I can find my own domicile. I still need food. Right. Unless I've got some that I haven't been aware of. No. Food. Yeah. Ah. Shiitakes. I'm not sure if you can actually eat shiitakes raw. I think you can. We have had some adventures. Yeah, I still play the Long Dark. Long Dark is streamed every day. I've streamed it for over a year. It's my longest streaming game, continually streaming game. I forget how many hours I've got in the game. But I've been streaming. Yeah, the entire Long Dark playlist is everything I've done in the game live. It's not like Warframe where I play Warframe offline quite a bit. But the Long Dark, everything I've done in the Long Dark has been done online. All these bushes ripening in. Ay. Oh, that scared the. Mental note to self: change my underwear. Yeah, yes, you have. You are one of my earliest subscribers, I believe. / followers. I remember you encouraging me that I would get affiliate status, for example, and I was doubtful of that, but I did. Whew, that actually, my heart. I've actually made. How much of I mean. Last I checked, I had about $16-17 of income from Twitch. I won't actually get paid until I hit 50. A few dollars of that is me. I gifted a couple of subs. But yeah, most of that I think is actually ad revenue. Oh no, but it's always nice. Let's put it this way: I'm not in it for the money yet. There will probably become a time when that, if I keep going, it'll probably get more and more important. But for now, at least, no, it's a way to spend my retirement, keep the brain active, build a community. I do like the community I've accidentally built. I'm gonna have a very hard night. Unless I can... Yeah, and I appreciate it. The regulars do ask after you, so Anna asks after you, sends her best wishes. I think I'm gonna have to... What time of day is it? Hang on. It is nearly 7 o'clock at night. I need to head back. Yeah. So Anna sends her best wishes. I don't want to be wandering around at night out here any more than I can avoid. I'm very lucky that bear didn't eat me. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, didn't get away with that. She's doing all right. Her partner, Chad, often comes on stream as well. Right. Okay. I suppose one thing we can do is actually take the opportunity to cut some trees. Yeah, don't get a lot for your effort though. I look forward to it. Time hasn't changed. It's always 9 a.m. I gotta save eating until the last minute. And hopefully that won't kill me too badly. Only 2 logs? Are you kidding me? Alright, that's what it wants to do. Very glad I found out how to make a bed. Still want to fill in the roof a bit. Try and give myself a bit of cover. I don't know how important it is to stay. Yeah, you can see the issue here, but by the time I'm done, I'm going to have a stabilized roof at the very least. I've turned into a troglodyte. And that's the water. And right, let's eat whatever food I've got. Shiitakes. And, oh, a pine cone. Where's my bed gone? Ah, there it is. Ah, I'm still alive. I've got Valheim. I have, at some point, I will play it. I got Valheim because it was on sale. Alright, so we seem to have a more or less stabilized ceiling, which is nice. And I know this seems a little paranoid. I just want the feeling that the roof isn't about to cave in on me. Otherwise, that's what it will tend to do. Let's see if we need to fill anything in up here. Oh, let's plug that hole. Right. Progress of sorts. In principle, you know, I could, I suppose, build up here as well. And, where would I build a fire pit? Actually, on these steps would probably do. I want to fill it all in a bit more, but still, right now I need the perennial hunt for food. So, yeah, I do apologize for the racket. The thing is, I actually do have to start considering farming because winter is coming. I don't know what it's going to be like. Yeah, I've run Valheim to make sure it works. That's pretty much as I've done with it. But yeah, it depends. In some ways, what I'm trying to do is find content I both like and gets me an audience, to be honest. So the Long Dark remains a consistent performer. Warframe, not so much, unfortunately. But that could just be the time of day that I'm Playing it as much as anything else. Vintage. I tried Hightail as a to see if anybody was interested in me streaming that, and the simple answer is not so much, I think, which is kind of strange, but given that it's a sort of so brand new. That is a no. I don't want. Oh no, was that a baby? It's a baby. Yep. I don't think I'm gonna get anything from babies. But Vintage Story and is actually working out at the moment quite well for me. The first impressions video was better than the corresponding first impressions video of Hightail. Yesterday's live stream did quite well, and today seems to be reflecting it, so thank you to everybody watching. But I think I've had people suggest, oh, why don't you stream such and such a game? It's very popular. And the simple answer is I'm not interested in the game. I stream what I like. So I try and balance games that are I like, that are streamable. It's a funny thing, some games are more streamable than others. And I've never yet found a particularly defining set of qualities that make some games more streamable than others. I don't know if I can get any meat from this. I did! Hang on a second. There we go. Oh boy, this is not nice weather. I feel cold just looking at it. Nice weather effects though. That food, by the way, is not really enough. I mean, I will cook it. But it's not going to be enough. One thing I can try doing, this is low fertility soil. Yeah, that's not great. If I can make it for the next several days, it looks like all the fruit will be ripening. Well, at least we've got clay here. I think we can use that for clay. I mean, I think I've got the means to... No, wrong way. To make... Oh, what's that? Oh, that's fly agaric again. Yeah, almost guarantee if I eat that, I am not going to be in good condition afterwards. Ah! Yeah. Hang on a second. Let's see if I can fill it out. I don't think I can. No, it's not going to let me. Do I want raccoon? I don't know if you can even eat raccoon. I assume you can, but I don't know whether I want to. That's a baby, isn't it? Do I want to eat fox? Really rather not. This is not... Oh, are there no fish in these ponds? Oh wow, look at the overhang there. Alright, I'm gonna have to do this. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Here we go. Right, I got something out of that. So we've got some meat. Don't know if it's going to be enough for the night, but at least I can... Now I happen to know you can actually eat raccoon in real life, but I'm not sure I'd necessarily recommend it. I mean, you can eat fox in real life, but fox apparently tastes revolting. Ah, come here. Sorry about this. I'm really sorry. I don't want to... Alright. Okay, you're in the water. Oh, wait. Oh, wow. Yeah. I should have switched off subsidence. I think I'd probably be happier. Oh no, it's a baby. I think I'm not going to get anything decent out of this. Yeah. I am right in thinking Oh, drat, you know what? I never picked up the meat. Oh, blast. I thought I automatically picked it up. I forgot. You don't. You have to transfer it. So my food problems just got majorly serious. I thought I had at least some meat, and I don't. I thought I... Yeah. Okay, I got something. Alright, so... Okay, that was worth it. No, I don't. That. You can make bone-handled knives. Do I want to try this? Nope. Mental note to self. Remember to pick up your food, I thought. I don't think I'll get anything from this either. No, I don't care about feathers at this point. Alright, that's interesting. The fat is very helpful. And I have 3 meat. And the foxes will try and eat you if you attack them. And I need to head... Okay, we have... Oh! No idea whether that's enough meat to get me through the night. Ooh, what's that? There's some critter running around. How come there's no fish? think there would be fish I could go after, but I'm not seeing any. Oh, I just noticed that. When you're underwater, the music is more muffled than when you're on the surface. Alright. Okay, that's growing. I need to make a fire pit anyway. Oops, no, let's avoid that. So, fire pit. I ought to build something up, to be honest. Actually, I'm very tempted to do that. You know, make a sort of chimney up there. I don't know whether it's really necessary, but... Okay. Let's see. So the general plan then is I will try and create a suitable hole here. And I'm sure this is completely unnecessary. So, one chimney coming right up. It's not much of a chimney, I know, but my basic plan is to try and make a fire here and stop it from spreading. See how that goes. Right, but first, I hadn't realised I've been going for nearly an hour. So I'm going to take a quick break, go to the toilet, stretch my buttock muscles, and return in a couple of minutes. I will see you then. Right, and we're back. Oh, it does that after I pause. I don't know why. Okay, so let's see if I can, in fact, remember how to build a fire. No. It's not going to let me do it. Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't want to do that. Yes, okay, so now I need firewood. So we will grab a pine log and the axe, and I think that gives me firewood. 2, 3, 4. Let's grab a whole stack of firewood. I can actually stack that up, I think. And it is, see if I remember, shift 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, we're making progress. Oh, hang on. Shift and that. Nope. Don't do that. Shift, hang on. Shift and... Nope, wrong one. Sorry. There we go. And now I can, let me grab my bushmeat. And let's see. See if I remember how to do this. Yeah, there we go. And if I open, yes, we can see that working. 3 bushmeat. And I am in danger of starving to death. I have no idea, to be honest, how necessary a decent one. I don't know how important ventilation is. The funny thing is, I remember Gemini Tay, when she was doing her streams, and she was doing this for the first time as well, contemplating the same question. And I don't know if any conclusion was reached. But I am very tempted to sort of do this so that I've got a proper sort of chimney situation going. Yeah. I need to refuel it. Oh, okay, that's fine. Alright, let's see how much this gives me. Not a huge amount. I am in very serious danger of starving to death. Ah. Let's put our... let's make a spot for our... There's our pile of firewood. There's our fire pit, which hopefully will just... Here we go. Yay, I've got a chimney. And I'm still starving to death. Or in danger of it. It is... I'm going to starve. I'm going to die. And that's going to be difficult because... Yeah, there's mine. Ooh. I did not want to do that. Oh, I used it all, didn't I? Oh, no, it's packed dirt. Please don't tell me I didn't. Okay. I appear to have little choice but to go out wandering again and hopefully find something. That's packed dirt. Yay! Ah, not desirable. Yeah, Good news is my fire pit is more or less intact, so I still need food to get me through the night, because I will starve to death at this point. Rubber. And if I starve to death, my respawn point is going to be, yeah. That is what? That's resin. Can I find a dead fox? Oh. Let's see. Small bones, isn't it? Yeah, I need larger bones. So I think a bear got that. Probably. Well, and in my head, a bear would have gotten it. The only other larger creature around here that seems to qualify would be that bear I ran across. Oh, come on. Am I in a very poor area for finding food? I'm very glad it's not like the Long Dark where you feel obliged to play hardcore. When I first started playing the Long Dark, it was hardcore only. You died, you died. That was it. End of story. No ifs, ands, or buts. But it has to be said, I'm not sure in real life a pine forest is not necessarily the best environment to try and survive in. If I run across something irritate, oh. I need to be able to make a bow and arrows, don't I? I wonder how forgiving they are when it comes to yeah, no, foxes. I mean, wolves. The animals in this game don't exactly have a lot of settings. You've got aggressive, passive, or completely harmless, and nothing in between. And the reality is, no, that's resin. Come on, do we have any more shiitakes? Oh, something over here is making a noise. I wonder if I can just eat my seeds. I might have no choice but to try. Seeing as I have them, let's see. No. Oh, I can't eat them. Okay, it's not great, but it's better than nothing. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do, but oh, shades of the Long Dark. If that was in fact a wolf howl I could hear. Yeah, you see, look at all this. 5 days, 6 days. And the problem is if I have another subsidence episode, I will be dead again. I don't want to respawn because, while strictly speaking, I should respawn within 100 blocks. The last time I respawned, I was back at my the starting point, I think, and it would take forever to get back here. Thank goodness you can set waypoints, because I'd never find this place otherwise. I'd be a lot better off, to be honest, if I'd done a regular world without so much ocean cover. But I had this thought in my head, well, if it's going to be realistic, let's try and duplicate the same sort of coverage we get in the real world. I think we're just going to head back and I suspect what's going to happen here is I'm going to die a lot just learning the game, because that's an interesting thing to remember. I'm just learning the game. Let's make ourselves another shovel. I want... no. Yes. I need to make storage containers. Can't be carrying everything around with me. Oops. Oh boy, yeah, it's already getting very, very dark. So I got a suspicion I am going to die tonight. Let's see what happens. Well, we made it through the night. Okay, we got a fire pit, we got this, we got that, we got the other. Alright, food. And... oh, I do apologize for the harmonica noises. Yeah, I've got a feeling I'm gonna... if I'm alive by the end of this stream, if I haven't died by the end of this stream, I'm going to be very surprised. Can you do anything with horsetails? Yeah, I'm quietly dying. No, I can't do anything with them apparently. Let's see. Fruit, mushroom. The interesting thing is my fruits... yeah, protein, grains, vegetables, fruits. Technically speaking, that's actually not bad. you don't actually need a huge amount of protein. You do need protein, obviously, but you don't need a huge amount in order to be healthy. I'm talking animal protein, of course. Yeah, I'm going to... Oh, dear. I don't want to have to roast cattail roots. You can do that. And I may just do that. Did I pick up cattail roots? I did not. Come on. Am I not getting... I'm not getting the cattail roots, which is disturbing, because I kind of want those. Okay, that's not working to my satisfaction. How do I get the cattail roots? Ah. Yeah, I'm going to die. How many have I got? 5. And I have to roast them first too. Alright, let's see if we can't get back to my fireplace. No. Oh, all my firewood is back at the... It's going to be a question, was it quicker to go back to the base home? I'm going to die. Well... Oh, what's that? No. Oh. Well, I'm still dying. Ah, does that give me enough to get back home? This is now like playing Minecraft on half a heart. Hang on. What's the best, easiest way back? I don't want to have a situation, obviously, where I have another I trigger a landslide. I really don't want that. It's kind of funny that it has this rather nice music, and here I am in the process of starving to death. Alright. Let's see if I can't... Oh, hang on. Oh. Oh. Hang on. Control. See if I can lit this lit now. Ah. Yes. Okay. Oops. Yep. Wow. Talk about cutting it close. I'm going to be eating these as soon as they come off the fire. That's actually fairly good food there. Perhaps I will just about scrape through. What time of day is it? It is 10:24. I've got all day somehow to get through without actually dying. And I'm going to need, obviously, to get through the night. So, next thing I got to start figuring out is how do I make... Okay, while it... Nah. Let's see, I need... How do I make baskets? Ooh. Basket traps. Okay. How do I make containers? Meteoric... You can make snowballs? I didn't know that. Rocks. Storage vessel. No. Don't want that. I want... I'm pretty certain there's a way of making a reed basket, but I'm not sure how you make it. Chest? Reed chest. Ah! That's how you make them. Cattails. I need a lot more cattails than I've got. Come on. If I was going to do this vaguely realistically, as winter approaches, I ought to do what I've seen in places like Austria. If you look in some places in not so rural Austria, you'll see these massive stacks of wood they've got outside their houses. And that's obviously for winter. Okay. That's actually surprisingly good timing. Right. That's progress of a sort. And now I need to find just about anything else. That will help me survive. Yeah, so the question is... all I need now is wrong one step and I'm dead. If I fall in an inconvenient place, I will not be in a good condition. I need to get enough food just to get through the night. Now, I don't know to what extent... No, there's a fox. Last time I took a fox, it did some damage to me. So what I want is mushrooms or fruit. I've got a suspicion we're going to end up in a situation I've done any number of times before, completely inadvertently, where I end up on a cliffhanger. I don't want at this point to waste time harvesting that. I don't really want to harvest the cattail roots because while they obviously work, I will need, sorry, the cattails. What I really want is more open ground. Why are there no fish in the sea? I'm going to start complaining in a bit about why there isn't more to eat. Oh, I don't want to do this. There's a bear. I don't have a chance against a bear. That's one thing I did see Gemini Tay do. And, you know, if you want to watch somebody with a lot more viewers than me and possibly better at the game than me, she's a better builder, that's for sure. She's also got more experience with the game. Yeah, Gemini Tay is worth watching. And if you like Minecraft, I don't know if she does anything else. I accidentally ran across her because I used to watch Hermitcraft. What's this? Ah! Oh, Wibble. Wibble, wibble, wibble. I'm dead. Ah. Okay, where am I? Oh. And I'm back. In the completely wrong place. I thought I had it set up for 100 block respawn area. You irritating game. Alright. Because I am based over there. And the only way to get there is to swim. So now I'm gonna have to... This island was turned out not to be so good. That's why I'm not staying on it. It became a bad case of where's food. At least the other island, that one over there, has more. Had more stuff. So I guess I am going to, yeah. Head back home. Oh, that's irritating. I might have actually made it but for that wolf, but then that's my own fault. On a purely technical note, it's interesting that this game seems to be, when it's the greatest load on the system in terms of the CPU does seem to be when it's filling in the map. Because yeah, right now it's not massively stressing the system. Technically speaking, the game is somewhat multi-threaded, but when it's building maps, it'll go 100% on a thread. But because this map's all rendered in, so to speak, generated, it's not having to do that. Even though I think I've got the view distance set to 1.5 kilometers, which is the maximum. In fact, the graphics are, I think, entirely set to maximum. It's funny, it's almost appropriate. My triumphant return to the island from my untimely death, and it's got this music going. And in case you're wondering and didn't see yesterday, I can actually build a raft. The problem is, in order to paddle the raft, you need to make a plank. Don't ask me why it's a plank you have to make. But in order to make planks, you need a saw. Now, never mind, you can make planks with an axe. And never mind that you don't technically need... You could make an oar without having to use a saw. But yeah, no. So as far as I can tell, your technology, in order to actually sort of, raft from island to island, your technology level needs to be, I think, at least copper. I'm nowhere near that. On a purely, I say, personal note, streaming note, so far this has proven to be more popular than Hightail. My last 3 streams have done, I think, better in terms of views than any single Hightail stream I did, which is an interesting commentary on Hightail. I must admit, I find it very peculiar that I never even heard. Vintage Story's been out for 9.5 years. Nearly 9.5 years. It was released at the September 2016. And I had not heard of it at all. Now, granted, I don't expect to have comprehensive knowledge of every single game that's ever been released, but somehow, in all that time, most of that time, I think when did I start playing Minecraft? 8 years ago? When did 1.12.2 come out? Because that was the first version of Minecraft that I played. And you're telling me that all the work I've done with Minecraft, all the Minecraft content I've watched, all the various mods that I've used over the years, I still experiment with sometimes. Somehow Vintage Story never crossed my awareness. Never got a recommendation, nothing. I think the game is still treating, even though I'm pretty certain. Oh, excuse me. You're kidding me. No sooner than I got here and I get attacked by a wolf. Oh, I'm gonna die again, aren't I? Oh. Where's my... Oh, and I've got to go head in the wolf's direction just to get home. Ah. Oh, brother. I'm gonna die again, aren't I? I can feel it in my bones. I don't want to do this. I really don't. But I seem to have little choice. That's not going to get me through the night, I can guarantee it. Oh, that was funny. If that's the right word. Oh, bother. Empty. Ah. Give me a few more days and I will be happy. Let's grab a knife. The wolves are not doing my nerves much good. I can tell you that for nothing. How much have I got? 8. Okay, I've got a ways to go. Who knows? Hello, Mr. Fox. I could try stabbing you, but yeah, you'd probably bite me, and I do not fancy that. I don't know whether they got rabies in the game. I hope not. Please don't tell the developers that somebody said, you know what? Why don't you have rabies in the game? Ah, yeah, blast. Or, to put it another way, oh dear. Right. Well, at least we have nice sunsets. Okay, that should give me about 8 bars of health. I hope. Let's... Okay, control... Hang on. Control... This is going to use up all my firewood, isn't it? I am going to... Let's see. It's going to give me 8 bars of health. And then... This does, in terms of feel, this does sometimes give you a similar kind of feeling to struggling in Long Dark. It's got that element of never given up, even though, you know, if I you know, end up spawning on that island nearby, and why it's doing that I don't know. It shouldn't be. I'll try and modify that so I spawn somewhere nearby. But no, there is a certain element to this that is quite reminiscent of the Long Dark. If any of you played the Long Dark and you had some of those situations where you're on almost 0 health, you've got a blizzard, and you're sort of living off burdock root and trying. It's surprising how long you can delay dying that way. I've got a stream somewhere, I can't remember which it's called, when I was trying to start a stalker run, and that particular stalker run started off, and this will only mean things to the Long Dark players, started off in Bleak Inlet, not necessarily the best place to start a run. And in order to get out of the Bleak Inlet to a more survivable place, my only option was to make my way through it into the forlorn muskeg. That was the only way out that I could do. Bearing in mind, this was, I say early game. Yeah, very early game. And so going out through the ravine wasn't possible. Just couldn't do it. And the going to, I think the whole thing actually ended up stretching out over a couple of streams. It's in my Stalker playlist. It's near the beginning. And the whole thing, yeah, literally came down to, oh, I was able to scavenge this, and I was able to, you know, scavenge that. And I did end up dying in a blizzard in the forlorn muskeg. But and the reason I actually died was because in the blizzard I couldn't find the cave I was staying in. Where's my bed gone? Ah, here we go. Let's see. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know if you're accounting, but you lose essentially 1 bar every hour of sleep. But we're still alive, we're still here, we're back. And I have been going for near enough 2 hours. This is as good a place as any, I suppose. I shall leave you on a cliffhanger, beginning of a new day. Still basically struggling from day to day, which is not the best situation to be in. Once more, I'm back to the hunt for food. There have got to be better worlds to attempt this in. Um, so, my schedule will be up there in a couple of minutes, in case anybody's wondering. So, the Long Dark will be next in a couple of hours. If you want more survival, the Long Dark will be up. Completely different, but still survival, and still can be extremely difficult. The stupid thing is, I actually do want to do some building. I want to do a medieval style hut. Oh, my heart just skipped a beat. There's a bear. Eh. That's not fair. I want to do something with this area. Because you never know what might come up. Actually, I do want to know, if you block this off, will I get a small pond there? That would be an interesting thing to discover. Oh, do you know what? Tell you what, just for the fun of it. And this is entirely like me. It's like, oh, here's a good idea. I can try finding this out now. I am curious to see if I block off the water, what happens? How do they handle that? So I was going to end this, but I'll tell you what, I'll take a few minutes just so that we can find out what happens. Because having a pool back there might be interesting. Assuming the bear leaves me alone. And I know I ought to be going after food, but this won't take very long. Oh, I didn't realize I already had a... perfectly good shovel. I've accidentally created 2 shovels. Alright, so here, the one last investigation type thing. What happens if I block this off? Ah, that's interesting. It doesn't fill up. I'm not entirely happy, it has to be said, about having that open down there, so... Do you know what I'm going to do? just in case there is in fact a use case where this fills up and gets flooded, what we're going to do is put a hole. Hang on, how wide is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's only 4 wide. Yeah. There we go. So I've got that blocked off. I've got my little pond there. I'm sure it's not quite as useful as I'm going to want it to be, but it's kind of interesting. Right. So, yes, tomorrow we're back in the hunt for food. And hopefully it is 9 o'clock outside temperature. Oh, that's interesting. Hang on a second. I'm not sure what to make of the stats there. All those windows, by the way, can be moved around. I just don't have much reason to. Right, so for anybody who comes back in a couple of hours, I'll be running the Long Dark, and if you want a little bit more mindless action, I will have a Warframe in about 12 hours. And if I don't see you, I hope you all have a great day. If anybody feels like leaving a like and subscribing, that would be awfully nice and much appreciated. And I will see you all next time.